Welcome, my students. Now we'll go through the electrolysis of acid-related water and copper sulfate solution. Water is a polar compound. Being polar, in spite of being a covalent compound, it is electrolytic compound when certain quantity of acid is mixed with water. So initially, water will be acidified by dilute H2SO4. When sulfuric acid is mixed with water, then the free ions of sulfuric acid, that acid is spontaneously ionized to form H plus ions as cations, and those ions are responsible for conduction of electric current, and during flow of electric current, H2O will get ionized and electrolysis of water will take place. Now, during electrolysis of water, what happens? Initially, you see the anode reaction. First, water gets ionized to form H plus and OH minus ions. And these OH minus ions, being negative ions, are migrated in the anode. And anode reaction in the anode, OH minus ion, it contains mode 1 electron. That electron is given up by OH minus ion to form OH, and 4 OH are combined to form 2 molecules of water plus oxygen. This is anode reaction, and then cathode reaction. Rn means reaction. In the cathode, cathode being negative electrode, this H plus ion will be migrated, and after migration, H plus ion will receive 1 electron to form H atom, and 2 atoms are combined to form hydrogen molecule. So after electrolysis of water, we will get hydrogen in cathode. This hydrogen will be obtained in cathode and oxygen in anode. So what are the product after electrolysis of water and at which they are obtained? The product are oxygen and hydrogen. Oxygen is obtained in anode. Oxygen is a gas. You give the sign of oxygen, and hydrogen is a gas, sign of hydrogen. This will be obtained in cathode, and this is electrolysis of water. And now we will go through electrolysis of copper sulfate. Copper sulfate is also acidified by certain quantity of dilute sulfuric acid. This sulfuric acid is mixed with copper sulfate solution, aqueous solution, to conduct electricity rapidly, and ionization will take place rapidly. Now when sulfuric acid is mixed with copper sulfate, electrolysis of copper sulfate will be carried out. Now ionization of copper sulfate. Firstly, copper sulfate gets ionized to form copper ion Cu plus 2, valency of cupric is +2 and sulfate -ion. In this case, in the voltmeter, copper electrodes are used. Copper electrode is used as anode and copper electrode is used as cathode. Copper electrodes are used. And by the by, in case of electrolysis of water, platinum electrodes are used. By using platinum electrodes, acidified water was electrolyzed and last part, and now by using copper electrodes, copper sulfate solution will be electrolyzed. Now reaction in anode reaction. There is copper electrode in anode. From that copper electrode, copper ions will be produced. Copper, by giving up 2 electrons, will be converted into copper plus ion. And these copper ions will be migrated in the cathode. Copper ions from copper sulfate solution will be migrated in the cathode, and in cathode they will receive 2 electrons to form copper. Plus receive 2 electrons to form copper, and therefore in cathode we will get copper. But from anode the copper ions will be emitted, and these copper ions will be migrated in the cathode. So the copper rod in the anode will be reduced in mass, but the concentration of copper sulfate remains unchanged. This is electrolysis of copper sulfate. Thank you. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.